Welcome to Star City News. I'm Emma Olson.
And I'm Sydney Boyd.
Health officials are evaluating whether they need to treat anyone who is exposed to tuberculosis in Omaha. A patient was transferred from Fremont Health and died on Friday. No details have been released about the patient. Three Rivers Health Department is conducting interviews with the family to identify situations where people could have been exposed.
The University of Nebraska-Lincoln's campus is getting a new look for the first time in a long time.
For more on the story, here's Star City reporter Jack Housingay. Lancaster County prosecutors filed a juvenile court case against a 14-year-old who held a gun to a girl's head last week. The boy got into an argument with a girl near Lincoln North Star High School on November 2nd. The girl told police the boy pulled a pistol from his waistband, walked up behind her, racked the slide, and held it to her head, according to a police report. The boy asked her if he should pull the trigger. She pushed the gun away and left the scene, but didn't report the incident until the next day. Officers found a gun in the boy's bedroom. He is accused of terroristic threats and use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. A state penitentiary corporal was arrested Saturday for accepting a bribe. According to court documents, the prison's intelligence office alerted investigators that Michael Miller planned to bring the drug K2 to an inmate. During a staff search, investigators found a Ziploc bag containing the drug and cigarette rolling papers. No charges have been filed as of late Monday, but Miller's first court appearance was scheduled for today. Runza worked with the community to fundraise for the family of a Norris teen, Ryan Post, who died in a car crash last month. 20% of proceeds were donated to cover medical and funeral expenses. Two more fundraisers will be held for the family at the Lincoln Firefighters Reception Hall on November 9th and Radiant Church on November 18th. Coming up next, we take a look at the Children's Museum and how they're helping Lincoln families.
In Lincoln.
Court records were released with new information on the arrest of 18-year-old Jack Eichhorst after he reportedly sexually assaulted a minor.
According to a probable cause affidavit, the victim reported to a school counselor that he was the victim of a sexual assault on October 26th. LPD interviewed the minor victim, who said sexual penetration occurred without consent between October 20th and 21st.
Eichhorst was interviewed by police on November 3rd and admitted to the sexual conduct, but said it was consensual. Court records explain that the victim and Eichhorst interacted electronically, and he acknowledged and apologized for the assault. Eichhorst's lawyer, Jack J. Brennan, responded with, quote, "Jack is an amazing boy whose compassion, character, and giving heart are admired by his loving parents, family, and friends. His autism has never slowed his passion for life or his trust in others. Thankfully, he is home now, and I ask that the public respect the family's privacy during this difficult time," end quote.
Star City's Karina Hernandez joins us now. Karina, Eichhorst's lawyer said that he is autistic. What does that have to do with this situation?
Well, I wanted to learn more about autism, so I talked to the program director for the Family Network at the Arc of Lincoln to learn more about the disorder.
Lincoln police caught a man and his accomplice who could be responsible for a major crime spree. Ronald Sowards is currently facing 4 felony charges from 5 burglaries, 3 auto thefts, and using fraudulent credit cards between November 3rd and 4th. LPD says Sowards may be connected with up to 8 other crimes. Amber Murphy was also arrested in connection with the burglaries. Today is the last day to vote in the 2017 Aftermath K9 grant competition. The Nebraska State Patrol says if they win, they hope to purchase a new patrol dog. NSP has 11 dogs currently, which is down 1 from full strength. The $5,000 grant would cover half the cost of a new dog or pay for care and upkeep for their current dogs.
Emma, it has been so cold out recently.
I know, it finally starts to feel like fall. Meteorologist Camille Hoover tells us more about what we can expect for the weather this weekend.
Thanks, Camille. Coming up next, we'll let you know about a current scam with a popular streaming service.
And let's take a look at Trump's Asia travel and where he is now. You're watching Star City News live at 5. The woman who flipped off President Trump's motorcade in late October says she was fired after the incident went viral. Julie Briskman, a former marketing team member at Acoma LLC, was riding her bike when the motorcade passed her. When the moment went viral, Briskman told her employer she was told she violated the company's social media policy. The Trump administration is expected to end a special immigration status given to over 5,000 Nicaraguans that protected them from deportations. Acting Secretary of Homeland Security Elaine Duke said Monday that the temporary protected status has run its course and is no longer necessary for Nicaraguan immigrants living in the U.S. Immigrants living under such permit will be given 12 months' notice in order to ensure a smooth return to their country and for the Nicaraguan government to prepare for the influx of returning citizens. President Trump visited South Korea today and brought with him a message of peace. He met with South Korean leaders to discuss the fears of nuclear confrontation from North Korea. Trump told leaders that, quote, ultimately, it will all work out. Instead of talking about preemptive attacks, Trump said he prayed that military force would not be necessary. Another scam has hit Netflix users. The email asks readers to click on the link to update their billing information. Otherwise, their subscription will be suspended. The company released a statement saying they will never ask for personal information over email.
Coming up next, Star City's Sarah Firestone gives us an insight in what's going on in the sports world.
Plus some changes that are being made in the NBA. Stay tuned. You're watching Star City News live at 5.
I love Blake Lively. I think she's so gorgeous.
She's one of my favorite actresses, but her blonde hair is her iconic look.
I think people in social media are talking about it, so let's head over to Stephen Smith to see what he's got to say.
Thanks, Stephen. For Star City News, I'm Emma Olson.
And I'm Sydney Boyd. We'll see you on Thursday.